everybody, my name is Alia. I'm from Group 6 and in this video, my groups will present about how to create a simple DBMS and its interfaces and the benefit of using DBMS for LG companies and the comparison between LG company using DBMS and not using DBMS. How to create a simple DBMS and the interfaces for LG company. The first step is database design. So the assumptions we have is LG company operates across various sectors such as home appliances, electronics, and mobile applications. And we need to store information about products, customers, orders, employees, and suppliers. And for the entities or the tables, we will have product to store information about LG products, customers to hold customer details, orders, it's contain details about each order placed by customers, employees is an information about employees managing various operations, and the last one is a supplier, is an information about the supplier for the components needed by LG. And for the attributes, we will have product table, which is including product ID, product name, categories such as electronics and home appliances, price, stock quantity, and supplier ID. The next one is customer table. It's including customer ID, first name, last name, email, phone number, and address. And for the order table, we will have order ID, customer ID, order date, total amount or status, which is pending, shipped, or delivered. For the employee table, we need employee ID, first name, last name, position, email, and salary. For the supplier table, we need supplier ID, supplier name, contact number, address, and product supplied. Okay, step 2 is DBMS selection. We can choose MySQL as the DBMS for its scalability, ease of use, and widespread adoption. And step 3 is entity relationships diagram or ER diagram. This ER diagram will help visually map out the relationships between the tables. And what are the relationships? Number 1 is products are supplied by suppliers. Number 2, customers place orders. Number 3 is employees manage various business functions. And these are step 4. It's SQL implementation, which is schema creation. And these are the code for the SQL implementations. Step 5 is user interface or UI. For the UI, we can use web-based interface, desktop applications, or mobile app. Okay, so that's the basic overview of how to set up a DBMS and corresponding interface for LG company.
Hello everyone. Today we're gonna talk about the risk and challenges of not using DBMS or database management systems. Whether you're running a small business or managing a large scale data, the lack of DBMS can lead to several problems. So let's go over 6 major issues that you might face. So the first problem, the data redundancy. First, data redundancy. Without DBMS, data is often stored in multiple files across different systems. This can lead to data duplication, which not only wastes storage space but also causes inconsistencies. For example, if a customer's address changes in one system but not in another, you will end up with conflicting informations. So the point number 2 is limited security. Without centralized database, controlling access to sensitive data become harder. You might have to manage security on a file-by-file basis, which increases the chance of vulnerabilities. Hackers and unauthorized users may find it easier to access confidential information. And point number 3, there is inefficient data management. So another challenge is inefficient in inefficient data management. So when you're handling data manually or through simple file systems, things like data retrieval, updates, and management can become slow and error prone. A DBMS streamlines these processes by providing efficient ways to store and retrieve data. But without one, it's easy for human error to creep in. The fourth point is difficult collaboration. Multiple users working in the same data can create conflicts, especially if they're working on a different version of the same file. For instance, if there's two people might update a file simultaneously, it can be resulted in a version control issues and data conflicts. And the fifth point, there is lack of backup, which increases the risk of data loss, basically. So imagine if you're accidentally deleting a file and realizing you forgot to make a backup out of it. Automated backup features in a DBMS ensure that your data is always safe, even if something went wrong. And the last point, which is the sixth point, is simplistic data relationships. Managing complex data relationships becomes much harder without a DBMS. When you're storing a data in simple files, it is difficult to link related pieces of information in a pretty meaningful way. This can limit your ability to perform deeper analysis or make connections between different sets of data. So, in conclusion of it all, not using DBMS can lead to data redundancy. Security vulnerabilities, inefficient data management, collaboration issues, lack of proper backup, and difficulty in managing complex data relationships. If you are serious about your data, DBMS is definitely something worth considering.
Now on to comparing when LGS using DBMS. First, data integrity. DBMS ensures data accuracy and consistency through constraints and transition, reduce error. Second, data security. Advanced security features protect sensitive data through user access, control, and encryption. Third, efficiency. Optimize data retrieval and management improve performance, enabling faster processing of queries and transaction. Fourth, multi-user access. Supports simultaneous access by multiple users, facilitating collaboration without data conflicts. Fifth, backup and recovery. Automate backup, procedure, and recovery solution and ensure data is not lost in case of failures. Sixth, data relationship. DBMS allow for complex relationship between data entities and hashing, reporting, and analysis capabilities.
Okay, so next is using a database management system or DBMS provides various benefits to LG. For the first, DBMS ensures data consistency and accuracy via constraints and validation procedure. Second, improve data security. Enhanced features including user authentication and access control safeguard sensitive information. And the third, efficient data management. DBMS streamlines data storage, retrieval, and management, making it easier to manage massive datasets. And fourth is multi-user support. Multiple users can view and manipulate data concurrently without problems. And fifth, DBMS offer automate backup and recovery option, lowering the chance of data loss. And sixth, data analysis and reporting. enable better decision making by simplifying complex queries and reports. And 7, scalability. DBMS can scale to meet increasing data